Kanyakumari, also known as Cape Comorin, is a town in Kanyakumari district in the state of Tamil Nadu, the southernmost town in mainland India. A popular tourist destination in India, it is famous for its unique ocean sunrise, sunset and moonrise. The 133 feet Thiruvalluvar statue, and Vivekananda Rock Memorial off the coast, and as a pilgrimage center. Lying at the tip of peninsular India, it is the confluence of the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean. The town is situated 20 kilometers south of Nagarcoil, the headquarters of Kanyakumari district, and about 90 kilometers south of Thiruvananthapuram, the capital of Kerala. On the shores of the town is a temple dedicated to Goddess Kumari, the Virgin Goddess, after which the town is named. Kanyakumari has been a city since the Sangam period. Sage Parashurama is said to have performed the consecration of the temple. Kanyakumari temple is one of the 52 Shaktipithams. There is a temple of Lord Ganesha near the Pucka Ghat, which one must visit before entering the temple. As directed by his guru Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Swami Vivekananda came here to seek Devi's blessing in December 1892. It is in this location he decided to embark on the missionary work to a high level of action, rather than being passive, like the usual sannyasis. Vivekananda Rock Memorial is a popular tourist monument in Vavathurai. It was built in 1970 in honor of Swami Vivekananda, who is said to have attained enlightenment on the rock. According to local legends, it was on this rock that Goddess Kumari performed tapas in devotion of Lord Shiva. A meditation hall known as Dhyana Mandapam is also attached to the memorial for visitors to meditate. The design of the mandapa incorporates different styles of temple architecture from all over India. The rocks are surrounded by the Laccadive Sea. The memorial consists of two main structures, the Vivekananda Mandapam and the Shripada Mandapam. Devi Kanyakumari has been mentioned in Ramayana and Mahabharata. Kanyakumari was under the rule of the Chera dynasty, followed by Venad rulers and kings of Travancore, under the overall suzerainty of the British until 1947, when India became independent. Travancore joined the independent Indian Union in 1947. Later in the state petition, Kanyakumari became part of Tamil Nadu. The mythological story dates back to the prehistoric Tamil period. Bana, Asura, by birth was the ruler of his land. He was a very powerful king. He practiced tapasya and obtained a boon from Lord Brahma, that his death will only be by an adolescent young girl. With his powerful boon, he became fearless and wreaked havoc on the entire world. He went on to conquer Lord Indra from his throne. He banished all the devas from there. The devas, who were the personification of the basic natural elements, Agni, or fire, Varuna, or water, Vayu, or air, went uncoordinated and havoc spread in the universe. Because Indra was not able to administer and coordinate the Panchabhutha, it is believed that Bhagavati, the unbiased Prakriti, can only bring order because she is the nature within which everyone lives and hence is unbiased. Bhagavati manifested herself in the southern tip of the Aryavarta, to kill Bana and recur the balance of nature. As an adolescent girl, she had immense devotion towards Lord Shiva. Then, Lord Shiva decided to marry her. All arrangements were made for the marriage. Lord Shiva started the journey from Shitchindram for the marriage. The marriage muhurat was in the Brahma muhurtam, early in the morning. Narada made the sound of a cock, sending wrong information that the sun had already risen and the auspicious time passed. The marriage procession returned. Sage Narada realized that Bana could only be killed by a young girl, and thus interrupted Shiva's marriage with Bhagavathi. Devi waited for Lord Shiva, and finally, she thought that she had been insulted. With unbearable insult, pain, grief, and anger, she destroyed everything she saw. She threw away all the food and broke her bangles. When she finally gained her composure, she undertook continuous penance. Ages later, Bana tried to lure and approach the goddess without realizing who she was. The infuriated Bhagavathi, who was the Bhadrakali herself, slaughtered Bana at once. Moments before his death, Bana realized that the one before him was Shakti, the Almighty itself. He prayed her to absolve him of his sins. After killing Bana, Devi assumed her original form of Parvati and reunited with her husband Shiva. Bhagavathi maintained her divine presence in the place, in the Devi Kanyakumari temple. The Tirukural, literally sacred verses, or shortly the Kural, is a classic Tamil language text consisting of 1,330 short couplets of 7 words each, or Kurals. The text is divided into 3 books, each with aphoristic teachings on virtue, or dharma, wealth and love. Considered one of the greatest works on ethics and morality, it is known for its universality and secular nature. Its authorship is traditionally attributed to Valluvar, also known in full as Thiruvalluvar. The text has been dated variously from 300 BCE to 5th century CE. The traditional accounts describe it as the last work of the Third Sangam, but linguistic analysis suggests a later date of 450 to 500 CE, and that it was composed after the Sangam period. The Kural is traditionally praised with epithets and alternate titles such as the Tamil Veda and the Divine Book. It emphasizes non-violence and moral vegetarianism as virtues for an individual. In addition, it highlights truthfulness, self-restraint, gratitude, hospitality, kindness, goodness of wife, duty, giving, and so forth. Besides covering a wide range of social and political topics such as king, ministers, taxes, justice, forts, war, greatness of army and soldiers' honor, death sentence for the wicked, agriculture, education, abstinence from alcohol and intoxicants. It also includes chapters on friendship, love, sexual union, and domestic life. The Thiruvalluvar statue, or the Valluvar statue, is a 133 feet tall stone sculpture of the Tamil poet and philosopher Valluvar, author of the Thiruvalluvar. It is located atop a small island near the town of Kanyakumari. The statue was sculpted by the Indian sculptor Vivekananda, who also created the Iravan temple, and was unveiled on the Millennium Day of the 1st of January 2000 by the then Chief Minister, M. Karunanidhi. It is currently the 25th tallest statue in India. Almost no authentic information is available about Valluvar. His life and likely background are variously inferred from his literary works by different biographers. Little is known with certainty about his family background, religious affiliation, or birthplace. He is believed to have lived at least in the town of Mylapore, a neighborhood of the present-day Chennai, and his florid is dated variously from 4th century BCE to early 5th century CE, based on the traditional accounts and the linguistic analyses of his writings. Miramalai, Adigal, gives 31 BCE as the birth year of Valluvar, while Kamal's Venerable infers the Thiruvalluvar and Valluvar are best dated to around 500 CE. Valluvar has influenced a wide range of scholars down the ages since his time across the ethical, social, political, economical, religious, philosophical, and spiritual spheres. He has long been venerated as a great sage, and his literary works a classic of Tamil culture.